So this video talks about why people love sports, and it mentions that it's because we romanticize sports and that logic doesn't really make sense sometimes. And I agree that logic doesn't make sense for a lot of sports fans. I also think people have different logical reasons to follow different sports teams. I'm a great example of this. I'm an Indianapolis Colts fan and I love the Milwaukee Bucks. That doesn't make sense. I grew up in Florida. I've never been to Wisconsin or Indianapolis. My logic for following the Colts is I grew up watching Peyton Manning, Hall of Fame quarterback. I've been a fan of the Colts ever since. Even though Peyton doesn't play anymore, he's retired, I still am a fan. So I become so connected to the team throughout the years. I'm a diehard fan. Our reading talks about diehard fans and what that means. And diehard fan is there through thick and thin. In terms of the Milwaukee Bucks, the podcast talks about how we love the hero. Society loves a hero. My hero is Giannis Antetokounmpo. He plays for the Milwaukee Bucks. He's the reason I'm a Bucks fan, and I do look at him as a hero. I think I probably also looked at Peyton Manning as a hero when I was younger, being a Colts fan. So then Jason Peterson makes a point on how we have sports heroes that, they don't always make the right choices, but it's a sports-loving community. We overlook it. I think of O.J. Simpson. The man could have murdered people, but the public was on his side, and he was a hero and one of the best running backs in the NFL, so people overlook the fact that this man might have murdered people. I also think of Tyreek Hill. He's one of my favorite players. He has domestic abuse charges. Do I overlook it? Maybe. Should I? Probably not. So then he goes on to make comparisons about religion and sports and how they're similar. And I'm going to play the devil's advocate here. He says he sees similarities because religion and sports, we both dress for the occasion and have faith. We also dress up to go to a nice dinner and have faith the food's going to be good. But that doesn't mean that religion and going out to Outback Steakhouse are similar. Maybe a little, but not enough to make a strong comparison. Peterson makes a good point when he says the University of Alabama. Instantly, I think, Roll Tide, which does show how much sports influence our culture. I'm sure Alabama is a college that teaches so many different things and has produced so many incredible students that have changed the world. But when I think of Alabama University, I think of Roll Tide and I think of football. Peterson mentions that wouldn't be, that the university is not upset that people view them this way. Obviously not. First of all, their great football team earns them millions of dollars. And it improves attendance. I knew that before watching this video. Then Peterson talks about how, the college loves it. Their attendance goes up 18%. That's applications go up over 18% when your football team is great. So, this isn't something that Alabama's so upset about, that their football team's great. They love it. Overall, I think this video, showed a lot of what I kind of already knew, which is people love sports. It's why I'm in this program. I love sports. The podcast reinforces the fact that sports will never die and are a huge part of our society, and we will shape our society around sports. And then the final point that I really enjoyed was the media and sports need each other. As long as we're both around and help each other out, sports and the media will thrive. Thank you.